Ayo, so as mentioned before, we're going to work on Hunter just a little bit, so we're going to be doing that by red Chinchompas, as you can see here, mixed with some birdhouse runs. I have no idea how many Chinchompas this is going to take, but I guess we'll see. See how long I can tolerate it for, and who knows, maybe we'll get the Chin Pet. So with just finishing up this birdhouse run, as you can see there in the XP tracker on the right hand side, we're about 700 XP from the level. We'll get just over 1000 XP from this birdhouse here, and that will be us with 74 Hunter. What do we unlock with that? We can now do Ninja Implings, Magic Birdhouses on Fossil Island. Pretty nice. So let's move on to another goal. Very quickly, let's do a price check for the Hunter that we did there from the level. So 586k, that's from the Chins, and from one birdhouse run, they go up 100 level. You know, it's really not bad, and the Chins are kind of chill. It's not so bad. Could do worse. We've got a sneaky beginner clue here. Is this going to give us a shoulder parrot? No. No, it damn well is not. Fucking bronze arrows. So we're still up fishing some monkfish here in the interest of progressing, and we got a easy and a hard clue bottle. So we're going to complete those here shortly and see what we get. And just coming up here any second now, we should have our fishing level. There we are, 77 fishing. Anything unlocked with that? No, there isn't, but there we go. Moving on with the grind. So although the thing that really pushed me to complete Song of the Elves was having an elite clue step in Prif, we never actually did the clue after completing the quest. So we're back now here in Prif. We're going to do the step for the elite clue and fly through it and hopefully finish the elite clue without any other ridiculously long grinds in there. So we'll just fly through and we'll see when the clue's done.
So young, I wanna go and party, wanna have some fun, but this has been so stressful, I just want it to end. There's things inside my head I can't quite comprehend, and it's time to grow up. Society said.
So here we are coming in with our easy and hard clues from the fishing completed, as well as the elite clue that had the primitive step, which as you just saw ended up having quite a few steps afterwards as well. So trash from the easy, hard okay value wise, but nothing worth writing home about. And for an elite, honestly, that's pretty much trash. that's level with one another here. That was not worth the effort of completing Song of the Elves. It just was not. Oh well. So with those other clues out of the way, I decided to try and work a little bit on the master clue that I had in the bank. So the first step involves me going deep into the wilderness inside the Rogue's Castle. We got to talk to this gentleman here. We got our clue box though, so everything's generally fine. We're not going to lose the clue scroll if we die, but look at that step. North wing of the farming guild, that requires 85 farming. We have 74. Fuck's sake. So on my my adventures around, I picked up another easy clue. So let's just open this here and hopefully we get a Cape of Skulls, right? Wrong. And you know, it was right around the same time, as you can see in this screenshot here, that the missus got a fucking Cape of Skulls. Lucky fucker. Oh man. Now I know I said I wasn't going to record any Twisted League. This is going to really be the only clip. But with that, there we have 80 range, so I'm not slacking on there either. With just a few more kills here, we should be finishing finally the neckrail task from the previous video. Obviously then I went off and did and finished off Song of the Elves, so didn't take a new Slayer task or anything like that. There we are, 259 tasks completed, awarding 15 points, giving a total of 952, which means that the next task is a 10-point milestone. So instead of our good friend Duradel, we gotta go to Konar. And you know how pearly Konar can go, right? Thank God for the Blessing 3 to teleport me here right to Mount Crowlum, but a Konar assignment. 184 Kraken in the Kraken Cove, you know, so as far as magic tasks go, it's a hell of a lot better than neckrails, but I'm also so sad because, again, it's yet another magic-centric task. But there we are with the loot from the first trip of Kraken. We got very lucky there on that first trip, honestly. We got so many drops of sharks. I think we got 40 sharks dropped in all. No, 20 sharks. And 10 edible seaweed. So the trip just kept going on and on and on. It was great, honestly. Not really much complaints. 859k there from the first portion of the task. Lovely. So if anyone's interested, I kind of worked it out there. You can see in the chat, profit from trip 1 was approximately 450k considering Trident charges. I used about 700 charges, and before the task, I spent 553k on 1,000 charges. So kind of just rough. You know, I haven't done specific numbers, so just roughly in my head, taking off the total value of the loot, taking all those charges, the cost of approximately, 70% of those charges away from it. That's pretty good, and also, yeah, really not bad for 44 kills. Back we go. Again, we're just getting very lucky with the shark drops here. We've got another one right as the trip was going to end, just as you can see from the inventory there. There's only 5 sharks in there. That's how much the Kraken drops in one go. We were just about to bank, but I guess we're not. We're staying here. As I've put there, I'm just putting in the chat, trip definitely not as lucrative as the last one. You can see from the drops in the inventory, they're a little bit lackluster. Seaweed, watermelon seeds, water runes, crystal keys. But there's battle staves in there, which really isn't bad. Hopefully it all adds up to something nice. And there we go then with that trip completed. As you can see there, we got yet another shark drop, which kept us there a little bit longer. It kind of brought itself back a little bit from being low value. Certainly since the last clip. Not quite as much as trip number 1, but certainly better than some trips could have been. So we're up to 81 kills now. We've got 102 more to go. We're going to come back again, grind out, finish the task. Maybe we're going to get a pet. I would really love the Kraken pet, honestly. It's one of my favourites. So please give me that, Jagex. Thank you. Goodbye. Just as we finish off here, we've reached a nice little milestone, kill count 900. Hopefully we get another one of these tasks shortly and we can get that kill count up to 1kc. That would honestly be really nice, but a very clean kill there. No loot though. 0. Zilch. Nada. What? Rusty sword, bringing in the bank loot, boys. Bringing in the bank loot. Fuck. Here we are, finishing up the last kill of the trip. Kill count number 990. I feel like we should get a pet here. We deserve a pet here. No pet. But you know what? A 140k drop of a magic steed. We're going to take that. We're going to be happy with that. We're going to bank that. We might even grow that. Can I grow magic trees? I think I'm 1 level off, right? I don't know. Fuck. Hey Jardale, I'm happy to see you again. What you going to give me? Where you going to send me? What we going to do? Tell me your secrets. Spiritual creatures, you know what? I get stupidly lucky every time I go to spiritual creatures. End up with a couple of pairs of dragon boots per task. And let's hope that that keeps up, right? So I kill the spiritual mages when I'm on task. I don't kill any of the others. But there we are with 92 defense. Sometimes I end up fighting the others if I misclick. But very good, 92 defense right there. Quite happy with that. And there we are, our first dragon boots drop of the task. Seems like the RNG is just keeping up for us, Again, the good thing about fighting spiritual mages here is they're quite often fighting other monsters, Bandos enemies or Zamorak enemies or whatever. And you can just run over and just start fucking poking them. And they'll eventually just die, and very rarely will you even have to pray against them, as you can see from the amount of drops and supplies in my inventory. So we're heading back to finish the task now. Only Trails was live streaming, and he went into the wildy, and I was joking in his chat about coming to PK him, and Sadly, I just didn't get there quick enough, so I ended up chasing him around the non-wilderness, threatening to PK him. I eventually caught up with him on the Sears Village agility course. But anyway, there we are with the second Dragon Boots drop of the task, with 26 kills left to go. Nice little collection of runes built up in the inventory there from all these kills. Honestly, I don't know why people hate spiritual creatures. If you have the level to do mages, you should really do it. With this kill coming in now, then we finish our Abbey Demon's task. I don't know why I don't have the clip of going back to Konar, or to Duradel rather, and getting this clip after the spiritual creatures. I must have lost it or messed it up or something, but still, no whip, unfortunately. Now, what are we going to get this time? Something, just say something going to make me bonk. Dagonoth. You know what? I haven't done DKs in probably a few months at this point. Let's head back. I've got some upgraded gear versus the last time I was there. And we will see how we get on. Look at that, very first kill of the trip, a hard clue scroll. So it's such a pain in the ass to get back here. I'm not going to leave and do the hard clue scroll, but obviously I'll pick it up and I'll keep it. But I'm not going back to the bank and then coming back for that hard clue. Oh, lovely Fremenic helm on the ground from the Dagonoth Rex right there on KC299. In case you didn't know, the Fremi helm is a 1 in 128 drop rate, the same drop rate as any of the rings. Fucking 3k elk, worth nothing, heartbreaking. And there we go, just a few kills later, we got the Fremenic shield from Supreme, I believe. Yeah, Supreme. So it could have been an archer's ring right there, really. Again, same drop rate, 1 out of 128. Could have been a 5mm archer's ring. But, you know, I'm just going to complain about the RNG. And people always say, you know, well, fuck, there's so many drops on their drop table that are 1 in 128. You can't complain. But you know what? I'm going to complain because I want to get consistent RNG. And there we are. No! A dragon axe on the ground. Oh, man. Again, it could have been. Could have been, should have been, would have been. Wasn't. Oh, man. I'm going to get the Berserker ring this kill, though, right? I've earned that. Right? Apparently I haven't earned that. Fremi Blade. Another 3k elk. Bank. There we go. We both love and to hate seeing the circle on the ground. It's another 1 in 128, the same as the Archer's Ring. But I don't know, there's something about the circle I just like getting. I think because it's actually a weapon that has some extreme niche uses that no one uses it for. Other than I think it's required for a clue step. Myself and only Trails and I think Praxis were here, each soloing one of the DKs before for a little while Trails needed his circle for a clue. So that's fun, I guess. So we'll go on the nostalgia factor and make everything be okay then. So this is going to be the last kill of the trip before going to bank. Can we get a Berserker ring? Give me that lovely stripey, blue and white, shiny, glowy, beautiful Mithril Warhammer. Sure. Sure. So on our adventures we picked up a hard clue. I've lost some of the clips, but we had to go and speak to Abawogi there on Apatol. We came without the Monkey Speak amulet, so we went back and got that, and then came back via Fairy Ring, and forgot the Ninja Gree, forgetting that the Fairy Ring teleport was in the middle of the agility course. So eventually we managed to get through all that, actually get speaking to Abawogi, and get our next step on the clue scroll. So we're going to fly through this and an elite clue, and then have a little bit of an opening. So that's the hard step completed, speaking to the Doomsayer. But like I say, we're going to fly through now, complete an elite clue as well. Then we're going to open 2 hards and an elite.
Take your pictures from the wall. Afraid the house might fall apart. Hoping maybe
Okay, so we've completed all those. Like I said, now we have 2 hards and an elite to open up. So hopefully we get something juicy, some uniques. But you know what elite clues are like. So first hard clue there, 204k, really good overall value, but no uniques or anything special. Second hard clue, 50k, pretty average, and the elite clue, just over 120k there, just under 130. Again, nothing spectacular in there. Honestly, quite poor for an elite, considering the amount of work they take. But that's how it goes, I suppose. So look at this guy. I've never seen anyone mage Sirachnis before, ever, honestly. So I had to start recording whenever I saw this. What is happening indeed? Now, right after this, I stopped recording and the guy actually died. I didn't get the death on recording, unfortunately, but you'll see here in just a second. We do have his bones there, you know, so we had a little memorial for him. Yeah, I have no idea why that guy was maging Sirachnis. I've never seen anyone do that before. And it didn't seem to work out for him, unfortunately. Poor guy. So obviously I was there because I wanted to kill Sirachnis myself. So first of the few kills here, we got Mythor, 9.7k drop, you know, really nothing spectacular, and the Tattered Moon page we'll just leave on the ground, really. The second kill, again, I like getting that last hit in once I've been hiss-freezed. It makes me feel elite. And Grimy Snapdragon is there, 9 Grimy Snapdragons, that's a 90k drop. It's, you know, hell of a lot making up for the Mythor. And the final kill of the clips that we have 19 red Dragonhide, 46k drop. So as I'll kind of cover it a little bit more in the next clip, but I had intended on doing more of this, but I was just getting really weird lag spikes here and kind of everywhere else. So this will be, other than the outro really, the last clip for the episode. So thanks for checking it out. Hey lads and ladies, I just wanted to make this quick little outro clip on the video. Just number one to say sorry. I know there's not a ton of combat or progression or whatever else in this week's episode. I don't know what was going on with the worlds, or if it was just my internet or what, but I was trying to finish off the Dagonoth King's task that there's a few clips from, and I was literally getting between 5 and 16,000 millisecond lag spikes. I mean, it was completely unplayable, and I was just petrified of dying. So I was planning to finish that trip. I was also planning to do more Sirachnis and include all that. But unfortunately, we didn't get there. However, rounding up, you know, we did get a fishing level, a hunter level, and a defense level, as well as completing a few tasks. So, you know, it wasn't completely fruitless. But I'm running out of time to get this edited and up. And like I say, just with the lag spikes, anything that I would actually want to be doing at the moment, I'm just not willing to risk doing. But that being said, anybody who's watched this far, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please press the like button down below, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so to be notified when we upload, which for this series should be every single Sunday. So hopefully in the coming week I may make a little bit of progress on Monkey Madness 2, as well as gaining some more levels in Hunter and things like that, but we'll have to see how things go. Honestly, this week it was kind of tough getting the content together. I had just been off work for 4 weeks while making the first 4 episodes, and I'm now back at work full time and trying to record and edit and everything else around, working full time and having a 5-week-old baby. It's been a little bit tough, but I think we managed to get there okay anyway with the amount of content this week. But with that being said, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. And once again, thank you very much, and I'll catch us all next week. See you later.